A haunting journey set in a world where survival is the only truth. Imagine a place where no thought is ever private, where every fear, every doubt, every secret is heard out loud. This strange phenomenon is called noise. The story begins with a boy named Todd Hewitt. Todd is the youngest boy in Prentisstown, a settlement where only men remain. There are no women, not anymore. All his life, Todd has been told the same story, that during a war with an alien species called the Spackle, all the women were killed. But Todd has never truly questioned it, until now. In Prentisstown, privacy does not exist. Every man's thoughts spill into the air, chaotic and uncontrollable. It is loud, overwhelming, and impossible to escape. Todd often wanders into the swamp with his dog, Manchi, who, like all animals in this world, can also speak through noise. Manchi's thoughts are simple, loyal, and full of love. One day, everything changes. Todd stumbles upon something impossible, something he has never experienced before. Silence. A complete absence of noise. And in the center of that silence, he finds a girl, Viola. For Todd, this makes no sense. He has never seen a girl before. Not once. Even stranger, Viola has no noise. She exists in complete quiet, something both fascinating and terrifying to Todd. When Todd returns home, his guardians, Ben and Killian, panic. Without explanation, they give him a bag and a single command: run. Confused and afraid, Todd escapes with Viola. And as they flee, the truth begins to unravel. Prentisstown is not what Todd believed. The leader of the town, Mayor Prentice, is not just powerful, he is dangerous. Unlike others, he has mastered his noise. He can control it, shape it, and even use it to influence others. And now, he wants Todd. What follows is not just a chase, it is a desperate fight for survival. Through forests, rivers, and hostile lands, Todd and Viola run. But the greatest threat is not the wilderness, it is people. At first, Todd struggles to trust Viola. She is everything he has been taught to fear and not understand. Viola, in turn, is overwhelmed by Todd's noise, by the chaos constantly spilling from his mind. But slowly, something changes. They begin to understand each other. Todd learns that silence can be powerful, and Viola begins to see that even within noise, there can be truth. As their journey continues, Todd comes closer to a devastating reality. The story he grew up believing was a lie. There was no war that killed the women. The truth is far darker. The men of Prentisstown, driven mad by noise, destroyed the women themselves. This revelation shatters Todd. Everything he believed, everything he trusted, collapses. He realizes he has been living inside a lie his entire life. Even more painful, he learns that the people who raised him were not innocent. Guilt, anger, and confusion consume him. But there is no time to stop. Mayor Prentice is closing in, and his plan is far worse than capture. He wants to turn Todd into something else. A weapon. A killer. Prentice begins to manipulate Todd, planting seeds of doubt, weakening his sense of self. Then comes the moment that defines everything. Todd is forced to face a choice: to kill or to remain human. This is his breaking point. And in that moment, Todd chooses not to become a monster. He refuses to kill. As they continue forward, Todd and Viola's bond deepens. They are no longer just survivors, they are each other's strength. Viola teaches Todd control, how to quiet the chaos within. Todd teaches Viola courage, how to keep moving forward no matter the fear. But the journey demands sacrifice, pain, loss. And one of the most heartbreaking moments comes when Manchi, Todd's loyal dog, gives his life. With his final words, Todd. Manchi's death leaves a permanent scar. It breaks Todd, but it also hardens his resolve. Near the end of their journey, they reach what seems like safety. But Mayor Prentice finds them once again. The final confrontation begins. Todd stands at the edge of everything he fears becoming, and once again, he must choose. Not hate, not violence, but humanity. And in doing so, he proves that even in a world filled with chaos, a person can still choose who they become. This is not just a story about survival. It is a story about truth, about identity, about the battle between who we are and who we could become. The knife of never letting go is a powerful reminder that the world may try to shape you, your past may try to define you, but in the end, it is your choices that decide who you are.